So, I did it. I clicked the button on the laptop and ordered a new camera. Stick around, find out what it's about. Okay. So, for those of you that don't know, this girl right here, her name is Carmea. She's the best. Mwah. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Do I need more camera gear? Oh, do I? Your tail's not wagging. That's a no? Yeah. Yes. Yes, I do need more camera gear. As they say, teach your kids photography and they'll never have money for drugs. So, you know, obviously my addiction comes from creating beautiful images. Hopefully they're beautiful, but at least images, and getting out there, having some fun, creative outlet, if you will. Just is that a little awkward? We'll probably use that one in the final video though, so should be fun. Gotta focus these tangents. Not gonna happen. Little teaser, they are gonna happen, just like what's happening now. Anyways, first off, did I need a new camera? Absolutely not. All my stuff is working great. I love it all to death. Most of it I still use on a daily basis, if you will. Whenever I do shoot, that would be the daily. I am not thinking that this camera, oh, I'm gonna get another camera and it's gonna make me a better photographer. No. I completely, fully understand and am aware that skill comes from practice and getting out there and education and learning and, you know, trial and error and all sorts of stuff, not just the gear. So that brings us to number 2. So was it an impulse buy? Absolutely not. I have been thinking about this for months, like 9 to 10 months, almost a year. In fact, if you count back to when I actually first initially thought about it, it was about a year and a half, 2 years ago. So by no means was this an impulse buy. So number 3, can I shoot now what this camera is going to allow me to shoot when I get it? And the answer to that is no. Right now I can shoot the visible spectrum of light, and I can shoot a little fraction of infrared. The full spectrum is going to give me that full spectrum. So I'll be able to shoot visible light, that little sliver of infrared, as well as a few other notches of infrared, if you will, all with one camera. So I don't have to carry multiple cameras and a bunch of lenses and have to worry about, you know, misplacing this battery or not having this charger or whatnot. And going on travel, that's really gonna help having just one camera and lenses, as opposed to, you know, 2 to 3 bodies plus all the lenses plus all the batteries plus yada yada. Lots of yas and a little bit of das. Wow. Hey, you guys are still watching me, and I appreciate that. Thanks for that. Do I have a 4? I think I had a 4. So number 4 is for you guys, not so much for me. But I wanted to talk about buying gear and where to start on all that stuff, because there's so much information on the internet. And then you get the people like Ford versus Chevy. Well, Ford is better. No, Chevy's better. Excuse me, guys. It's actually Dodge. You know, they all have their pros. They all have their cons. If you ever meet someone and they're like, only Canon. You only shoot Canon. Canon's the best. Blah, 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 blah. Take it with a pinch of salt. Maybe a little pepper. Spice it up. But basically, almost everyone I know that is very stringent on, you know, Canon, Nikon, the reason they have that bias is actually because of what they started off with. Now, yes, I am one of those people that I'm like, oh, Canon's the best. Oh, I bet you're a Nikon shooter. Oh, ew, gross. Don't even talk to me. No, Nikon, ew. Sony, get out of here. Get out of here, Sony. But I actually don't care. If you shoot and you enjoy your system, go with it. It's awesome. You know why I am biased for Canon? because it's just like I told you. I started off with Canon, and I loved it. And I've invested so much money in lenses and bodies and batteries and yada yada yada, again with the yadas, that's what I'm going to stick with. It makes absolutely no sense to me to switch over to, say, Sony and have to sell off all those lenses, all those camera bodies, all the batteries, everything, just to get the equivalent in a different brand name. You know? I mean, I love Canon. I will admit, if you're going to go into this full on, I would recommend going with one of the three big ones, Nikon, Sony, or Canon. Only on the premise that they're the three big contenders, and I don't see them going out of business anytime soon. There are tons of accessories, tons of lenses, everything like that. Now, they could still go out of business. Who knows? I'm no fortune teller. But yeah, I would suggest going with one of those three, just because there is so much out there and lots of people shoot them. You don't have to like really search. Say you're on travel and you need a battery, you're gonna have better luck finding a Canon, Sony, or Nikon battery than a Pentax. You know, but I'm not dogging on Pentax. Pentax is a great company as well. I don't shoot with them though, so there you have it. Story time. There's a hair there and here. What's going on with the hair and the hat? So I kind of want to do like a hat series that's explaining this. Just take, you know, a couple girls, a couple different hats, shoot them all, put a little like project together. You know, should be fun. Anyways, we don't need that anymore. I have a friend, we'll call him Bob Georgicus, and Bob Georgicus went into a camera shop. I know they still exist, they're just very rare. And he wanted to get into film photography. He had no real understanding of photography itself, but he wanted to try out film. And the salesman was like, "Oh, film? You're stupid. That's stupid. You're not going to like it, and blah, 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 blah." And just completely turned him off of photography. Photography, not just film photography, but photography. He lost a sale for his own business. For a very long time, he lost someone else to photography. Like, he killed that passion. He killed that drive to learn. Oh, that bugs me. I like to encourage people to follow their passions, especially if it's photography, just because I know about it. But yeah, it bugged me a lot. And Bob Georgicus and we talked quite a bit about it, and we still do bring it up on occasion. So he and I took him out with one of my cameras, and we shot digital for a while, and I explained a few basics here and there and good stuff, and kind of rekindled his desire to learn. And he did go out and he bought a film camera, I believe off Amazon. So you camera store, you messed up, you know, I just don't know how else to explain it, but you messed up. Anyways, my thoughts on film photography. If you are just learning, I would definitely suggest learning on digital, because it's going to be a lot cheaper. You know, get some rinky-dink camera used, go out, learn composition and lighting and storytelling through your images and all that jazz. On digital, where you can take thousands and thousands and thousands of shots and then maybe keep one or two, I don't know. But you see what I'm saying? You don't have to buy the film. You don't have to pay for it to get developed or pay for your own darkroom and chemicals, which would be ugh. So I definitely recommend starting out, shoot digital. But if you want to go film, if you want to go that route, by all means, more power to you. Kick some booty with it. You know what I'm saying? One of the camera store's arguments was it's a dying art form, and in a way, yes, it is dying because it is becoming so expensive to do. But I also see a resurgence of it because everyone's a photographer now, so people want to stand out, so they start going back to film, and there's a great look on film, and it's classy and it's elegant and it's timeless in a way. It's one of those, if you're just starting out just to see if you like it, I would go digital. The basics of digital are still based on the basis of film. The base. It's all about the base, No trouble. Sometimes I wonder why I do this at all. I hope you got a good laugh. Is that what you want from me? Okay, where was I going? I don't know, but I think you understand what I'm saying, right? So that's my big announcement. This is Carmea again. Hi, guys. Yeah, she's a good girl and not spoiled at all, you can tell. And I'm a big macho man, you know. I just don't have a soft spot in my heart for this pup at all. So I just want to say, got a new camera. Super excited. Hope you guys stick around for the journey and the adventure that is Try and Fly Photography on YouTube. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you all shortly. But until then, keep shooting, friends. Mwah. Love you. Love you. Mwah. Yeah. You get one cake? Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. She gave me 2. Currently, I have my visual. Blah. Words. I don't like words.